WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
Welcome to TV2's Off the Record. Today I'm here with Mason and Travis with Cape Fear. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good to have you here. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to play for us later on.
Thanks for having us. We're looking forward to it too.
But first, I have a few questions for you.
Sure.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. Now, do you have a full band, or is it just you two, or?
It mainly just started out as us. We were previously in a band back in high school, and I briefly moved to California for a few months, came back and kind of got bored and started hitting him up again to make some music, and it got pretty serious pretty
Awesome.
quick. So
Good.
and we got pretty dedicated to it.
So, who plays what?
Go.
I play guitar and
Okay.
sing.
Okay.
Formerly a bass player of like 7 years, so it's all kind of new to me. And then
Awesome.
Yeah, I just play the bass, and I program the synths and the drum machine and stuff.
Great. That sounds fun. So, do you have any albums yet? Are you working on any?
we're working on our album right now. We have about 7 or 8 songs done.
Okay.
So we probably have
Just about
anywhere
there.
from 2 to 4 more to go, depending
Okay.
on, timing that we're thinking about, that we would like to finish it and release it, and how we feel about what we're currently
Okay.
have like cooking.
Do you have anything started for those last few songs, or any
Yeah,
ideas
they're
going?
they're pretty much already written. There's a couple of loose ends that we have to tie up
Gotcha.
as far as like finishing lyrics or just getting the structures down and whatnot. We also have just a little 3-song EP that we did last October or November-ish.
Okay.
And we put those 3 on our Bandcamp
Okay,
online.
Gotcha.
So those are already out there, but I think we're potentially going to re-record them and just kind of see if we can give them a different sound potentially, or I think I've gotten a little bit better at singing since
Gotcha,
the beginning.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
So, for our viewers, is it bandcamp.com/Cape Fear, or how does that work?
It's wearecapefear.bandcamp.com.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
awesome. Now, as far as recording the album, what is the most challenging part so far?
honestly, I would say more so like my end of it, just because I like to layer a lot of guitar tracks like over top of each other, like to kind of give it a more full sound. And the guy that we record with, he also really likes doubling up the vocals to
Yeah.
kind of have a little bit of playroom within the mix,
The
like on
harmonies
his side
too,
of things.
or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've actually been doing a lot of harmonies
Good.
on some of the songs. And but yeah, Travis, it's kind of convenient not having a drummer in a way, because the drum tracks are already pre-programmed and he just has to separate all the tracks from each other.
Right.
And he just goes in, gives Rod Short, the guy that records us, he's a local guy, we love him to death.
Yeah.
Goes in, gives Rod the USB drive with all the files on them, and he sets it all up for us. We come in and do work, basically.
Sounds good. Sounds fun too.
Yeah.
Now, what music genre would you consider yourselves?
Probably, as an overall, probably just alternative would be the easiest way to describe us.
Okay.
I think.
We've had a lot of...
More of a modern alternative.
Yeah, modern alternative.
Okay.
We've
Yeah,
had
mixed in with some 80s alternative
A
or
little.
something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Travis has
I like the 80s.
been really into 80s music, which I have nothing against
Nothing
it.
wrong
It's
with
just I haven't really exposed myself to it yet.
I
Um,
gotcha. So
But I
you're
do
not
dig
an
some of the
80s
80s
kid, huh?
songs. No,
No.
92, unfortunately. I just missed that mark.
Oh, geez. Okay.
But we've had a lot of people compare us to different things. I mean, we've had a kind of like an indie rock, like Fleet Foxes kind of feel to it, and
Okay.
Death Cab and Bright Eyes like mixed into it, which I don't really have anything against that. Some of those are some of my favorite bands, but I just kind of see ourselves as like a 80s influence, reverb drenched dance party most of the time.
Sounds awesome. So what brought you to adopt this style?
You know, I guess it started as like one thing. It started as like kind of like a surf rock band, and then we didn't have a drummer, so we started using the drum machine, and it sounded so 80s that we started gravitating towards that, I think, and it just kind of grew on itself. It
was
just
pretty
ended
natural.
up, yeah, it was natural. It ended up being the
Yeah.
way it is now, I guess.
We haven't really tried to force anything. We just kind of had like an idea in our head, and I went out and bought a guitar since I previously had some experience playing the guitar initially, but like just kind of fiddling around on it, nothing too serious. And I
Turned
bought a
into
couple, I bought a couple of pedals, and we just kind of rode off of that, and it's working. So.
Great, great. Well, how long have each of you been involved in music?
I myself have been playing bass since I was 14 or 15. My dad got me a bass exactly a week before my birthday. I want to say in 2006 or 2007. And I only know that because it was a week before my birthday, and that's what I asked for. And I mean, he got me a guitar, like just a little cheap Strat copy, and I never really caught on to it. I didn't really have much interest. I was mostly into video games and basketball at that time. And but I picked up bass pretty easily just because you can pick out the notes a little bit better in most songs, and there's, I guess, less strings, which doesn't make it like a less complicated instrument. It's just a little bit easier to pick up and kind of grasp, at least for myself. But
How long have you been playing?
I think I started around like age 14 probably, and then I started playing the drums, and I just kind of picked up other people's instruments. I started playing like his bass or the other guy's guitar in the band I was in, and just started learning those instruments as I went.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start, you know?
Yeah.
we're pretty much both just self-taught, so.
Great.
Yeah.
Where does your inspiration come from as far as writing your lyrics, your vocals, music?
Yeah, well, this is honestly a completely new adventure, I guess you could call it, for me, since
Okay.
I never really considered myself a singer. I was always more so in the background in a band, like on the bass and whatnot.
So you're expanding her horizons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just felt like I had what it takes, and I mean, it's working out pretty good so far. I still got a lot to learn. But as far as lyrics go, pretty much anything that I've written, it's either been just fiddling around like in my room, like, oh, I like that, let me see if I can do that again, or like change it up a little bit, or see what chords fit with that riff. Or I just make up a melody in my head, or some kind of lyric just pops in my head. I mean, none of these songs are really directly related to anything in my life personally. It's just kind of
You're
been
just kinda jamming.
concepts that I've had mostly.
Yeah. Who's been your biggest support in this whole journey?
Probably Rod
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah.
Rod really believes in us, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, he's been kind of a mentor with our sound, and he's the one that's recording us and really helps out a lot with that stuff.
That's awesome. You really need that help, you know.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't be here without him, honestly.
Well, when we come back, we're going to ask a few more questions, and after that, they're going to play a few tunes for us, so stick around.
Hi, I'm 1450 WJER's Bill Morgan, inviting you to join me on television Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 for TV2 Sports Talk. Sports Talk is your weekly look inside high school football, volleyball, soccer, and more. Look for guest appearances from your favorite area coaches and players. TV2 Sports Talk, Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 on DMG Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable.
I'm John Maselli, and I would like to welcome you to the Sunnyside Store Restaurant. Since 1999, we have served over 500,000 meals. We specialize in steak, pasta, and the patron special, ribs. The Sunnyside store is located at 5495 North Worcester Avenue in Parral. Hours are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, we open at 9 a.m. for breakfast. For more information or to schedule an event in the banquet room for groups of 40 or smaller, call 330-364-5474. This is John Maselli inviting you to the Sunnyside Store restaurant.
Welcome back to TV2's Off the Record. Again, I'm here with Mason and Travis with Cape Fear. We have a few more questions for you guys.
Cool.
So hang with us, guys. Have you been in any other bands in the past? You
Yeah.
mentioned one.
Yeah, we were both in a band.
Oh, you both were, okay.
Yeah, for a while actually. That was our longest running band. It was called Friends.
Okay.
Formerly the Apothecaries, a little bit briefly
Yeah.
towards the beginning.
Okay.
And then before that, I was in another band playing bass. So I think 2 or 3, maybe 4 other bands. I don't know.
Collectively,
Okay,
yeah.
so you've had some experience.
I basically I went to high school with him, met him really became closer to him and friends with him junior year, and it's kind of bugged him every day because I never really played in the band or anything like that at the time. And our friend Adam was formerly in the band as well, and he was switching to guitar or something at the time, and you guys needed a bassist, something along those lines, and I ended up trying out, and they stuck with me. So
And the rest is history.
yeah, pretty much.
Do you play any live shows at any local venues?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the past 2 years we played the James Short Memorial contest and shindig thing they do down at the skate park.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty much going to make sure I'm available for that every year.
Yeah.
And other than that, we've played at the Oracle in Canton. We
Great,
have
uh-huh.
also played at Buzzbin. And we actually have a show Saturday, December 6th
Okay.
at Buzzbin.
At
So,
Buzzbin.
yeah,
Great.
there's a couple other bands playing there.
Is that going to be a First Friday kind of thing?
No,
no,
I don't
it
think.
is.
I think that might be done with First Fridays.
Okay. But anyway, yeah,
think-
you're
I
going to
think
be
they
up
may do that in the
there,
summer.
and that's up at Canton Buzzbin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, be sure to check that out, guys. You haven't ever gone on tour or anything?
I mean,
No official tours?
no official tours. No. In other bands, we've made it all the way to Indiana or
Okay.
Virginia, but just for little one-off shows. No tours. No.
There's never really been anything strung together.
No.
And this is pretty much fresh off the press as far as getting out and in the open is.
You're right. So, what show, even in your past bands, what show stands out to you the most? What's the most memorable?
For me, we played in our old band, Friends / The Apothecaries. We scored a show at Peabody's with the Misfits, actually, minus Danzig. But yeah, we ended up actually getting a lot of people to tag along and come up. A lot of it was help from my dad, got a lot of his friends to come to the show and sold a bunch of tickets for us. And the way that venue kind of worked, since they have 2 stages, the main stage and then the Pirates
Right.
Cove, which is a smaller stage. Whoever the starting bands sold the most tickets, we would get to play the main stage. And we got to play the main stage right before the Misfits came on. So
We had a
That's
big old
awesome.
crowd.
there was everyone. I just looked out and I was like, that's a
Reality
lot
check.
of people.
That's probably your second show or something like that.
Yeah,
Close to the
it
beginning.
was pretty close to whenever I joined the band. And I mean, all the bands on the lineups, we did not fit in the sound at all,
yeah.
in my
That's a
honest
tough one.
opinion. It is, they're all
think we were-
punk rockers and stuff,
We
ready
were
to
still received well, I think.
No, it
That's
blew
important.
me away.
Yeah.
People, after we finished the first song, people were cheering, and that was a pretty big
Good
moment
feeling,
for myself.
yeah.
But
Great.
that's mine personally. I don't know if that's the same for Travis.
that's probably
but
it,
It's
yeah.
honestly probably one of our biggest shows that we've been a part of.
Now, do you have a fan base?
We're still working on that. I mean,
Yeah.
we have my girlfriend and like
Okay.
our
Yeah.
families.
Hey, it
and
starts somewhere. You
Yeah.
gotta have somebody to help you out. and
Yeah, I
support you.
mean, I've kind of like sent our Bandcamp link on to a few of my friends just to kind of see what they thought, or
Yeah.
like if they mention like, oh yeah, I haven't listened to your music yet, I'll be like, yeah, here it is. If you want to care to take a look, like I'm not really trying to push it on too many people. Honestly, at the moment, I'm mostly waiting until we get our record out, and we're gonna start hopefully doing a lot of promotions and playing a lot of local Ohio shows.
Okay.
So it can hopefully show some venues that we're ready. I mean,
Right,
that's
right.
pretty much all
There's a few
I
good ones
wanna do
around
right
here,
now, yeah.
so yeah, good luck with that.
I'm itching for it.
So what did you guys listen to when you were growing up?
a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I mean,
What was your favorite?
oh man. Probably what really influenced me to start getting into music was The Killers.
Okay.
Whenever they came out in like 2004, it just like turned my whole world around. Like, I just started loving music then, and yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I think my number one influence was.
Okay. How about you?
I started out when I was younger. I was obsessed with Blink-182.
Okay.
Like I knew every word, every song that had come out up to that point.
Uh-huh.
And then I moved down here. Still was pretty big into them. And I got into like kind of the heavier, like metal, hardcore music just due to the friends I was hanging out with. And I actually kind of attribute Travis to kind of opening up and expanding my musical taste, because he showed me bands like Phoenix and The Strokes and a little bit more of, like he said, the Killers material and Interpol and Arctic Monkeys. And I just kind of took it all in, and it was a fresh sound for me, and I kind of took off from there.
Okay.
But-
Cool. If you got a chance to play with anyone in the future, who would it be?
I think I'd love to play with Phoenix. They're like my favorite band right now.
Okay.
I think we'd fit their
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
kind of.
Phoenix for sure. Me personally, I would really like to score a show with The Strokes or Albert Hammond Jr. I've been really into them lately, or maybe like another indie influence like surf band like Beach Fossils or Real Estate. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay.
But
Few I haven't heard.
yeah,
of.
I definitely agree with
Phoenix, yeah.
Travis on this one. That would be a pretty top
So you'd be a good opening band for them.
I think so.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
I
so.
feel like people would dig us. Hopefully.
So hopefully in the future you can get that. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
That'll be a good
We
gig.
saw them not too long ago. It was an awesome show.
Yeah. What's the best way for someone to get in contact with you if they do want you to play at their venue?
Probably our email account. It would be wearecapefear@gmail.com.
Okay. We are capefear@gmail.com. Don't forget that, guys. How can your fans look you up?
We're on Facebook. We are on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, and that's, pretty much it for right now.
Okay.
But all our links are on our Facebook for the SoundCloud and the Bandcamp and whatnot, and we'll be posting some new music soon, and
Okay.
hopefully we'll have updates on where we're going and where we're headed as far as shows and such go.
Okay, well, as far as that goes, other than your album coming out, any other big plans for the future?
I'm really just looking forward to getting this out and being able to show people and hopefully have a positive reception to see if we can get into some of the local scenes around here like Cleveland or Columbus or Pittsburgh. Akron even too has a pretty decent music scene. And
Absolutely.
I'm just honestly looking to play shows and dance with people, have fun with people,
Sounds fun.
entertain them.
Exactly, yep.
So,
Well, guys, it's been fun talking to you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear
Likewise.
some of your stuff. So stick around. We are TV2's Off the Record, and here in a few more minutes, they're going to be playing something for us. So don't go anywhere.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJER-TV2.com community website where everything's local.
My name is Danielle. I'm a 2000 graduate from Buckeye Career Center Health Occupation Program, which helped me get my job here at Union Hospital on the pediatric floor as a registered nurse.
We are Buckeye Career Center graduates.
Buckeye Career Center helped my family get the training and education they needed to start our careers.
We're Buckeye Career Center graduates.
I'm Rod. Upon graduation of Buckeye Career Center, they helped me find a job.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
All the things they said is what we are made to believe. But I've been wrong, never been right here. Everyone is there to help you. Something had quite never left me. It's always been the same. If you're upset, it makes it worse. If you'd rather some time alone, I can try to understand how enjoy my stay before I go. Reevaluate my plan. If you'd rather some time alone, I can try to understand how enjoy my stay before I go. Reevaluate my plan. Do you even care what I may think? Or are you the only one to please? I wish you would stop making those voices and choose the one that fits you best. But I couldn't help but ease your mind. But I think I'll give another try. And I hope this one has everything that you could ever need. But you keep coming back to me like you never even learned. Keep acting like you're mad. If you're upset, it makes it worse. If you'd rather some time alone, I can try to understand how enjoy my stay before I go. Reevaluate my plan. If you'd rather some time alone, I can try to understand how enjoy my stay before I go. Reevaluate my plan. Some time alone, I can try to understand how enjoy my stay understand. I'll enjoy my stay before I go. Reevaluate my